Okay, so this is the walk up to Shanidar Cave. We're at the base. That is Shanidar there. And we're going to walk up. The steps pretty much all the way. But we'll use a bit of Seleki's old route. And my apologies if I sound like I'm dying, because I'll get out of breath. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so coming up now, here, this is a bust of Ralph Seleki. He was the original archaeologist at Shanidar way back in the 50s, and he did first excavation in 51, and in his last excavation in 1960 he did 4 seasons here, and he found about 9 Neanderthals, 10 Neanderthals, something like that. So yeah, pretty good chap. Okay. So, the Seleki bust, right there. There's the cave, a little bit closer. Clearly you can see even from this, well, not because of the trees, but even from this height, looking up, you can see Shanidar's distinctive triangular cave mouth. Okay. I'm going to switch to the wall. There we go. View back. There we go. Now, Shanidar maybe tells you in a little valley. It's one side of it with a cave, and there's the middle of it, and then on the other side might just be blacked out because of the sun, the other part of the valley. There's a stream, well, there's a spring somewhere at the top of Shanidar, top of the hill. We've not been able to find it yet, but there is evidence of it. As you can see, there's a bridge here. Bridges generally cross things. So here we go. As you can see, just a little stream bed. Just there. Get into the middle. Just in case. Here we go. So you can see the edges quite clearly from that tree there on your left. That's the middle, and the big boulder there coming down. Probably is wash off, maybe. Don't know. And the stream kind of runs all the way up, following its pipe, which collects water. And during the winter, heavy winter, there's snow here, snow above us, in the hills above us, and the runoff is collected. Now, there is one of the views that you see from Shanidar from this point of the path upwards. Gorgeous. So have you been every day? Okay. So, we've been told by locals and by our good colleague Guyan from Cambridge that this track here is, or was, part of Seleki's original track to the cave. Okay, so this is the modern tourist path. This is apparently part of Seleki's original pathway that is now used by locals. Only tourists use this path. It's tourists only. locals use Seleki's path. So let's use Seleki's path. Now the incline is quite steep. Don't know if you can get an idea on the video, but makes a difference because those steps, they're heavy on your knees and they're not even in depth or width. So yeah, so here we go. First part of the exposed, apparently Seleki's pathway. And here we go, back onto the path. Now, yeah. And again, these views. Now, Shanidar is located in the foothills of the Zagros Mountains. So, we're in spring now, April 7th. Lovely day, green, very green. We have poppies. Don't know if you can see those red flecks. Wild grasses, even wild cereals grow here as well. It's amazing. Now, I've been told that come high summer, this luscious green turns into a very yellowy, browny colour due to the heat and the humidity and the lack of water. But yeah, you may just be able to see our dig house down there with the guard tower near the Kurdistan flag. Okay. Now another part of Seleki's apparently original track goes up to there. And we're just below now Shanidar Cave entrance. So, following hopefully in Seleki's footsteps. Here we go. Now, yeah, there we go. Oops. Right, that is a hell of a lot easier than going up the steps, I can tell you, even though I'm still slightly out of breath. That's because I'm ever so slightly out of health. Now, here we go. The regional government has used this as a tourist site and has developed it quite well. This is one of the many stops for tourists. Great views. There are about three. One there, one lower down there, and the one I'm currently in. Now, okay, these steps head straight to the cave mouth. And there she is, Shanidar Cave. Okay, the fence. Now, when Seleki originally dug here, no fence, no pavement, obviously, but local herders used to shelter here during the winter. Not so anymore. But even when Seleki was excavated in the winter of 51, there were still people using the cave as a home. Here we go. And welcome to Shanidar Cave. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. Seleki's original trench. That rock there right in front, directly beneath the Neanderthal.